Welcome back. This is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story, version 119.5. We were just in the process of putting some things away after we're working on whatever. I'm going to put you away. Working on expanding the apiary. I need some dirt. Need some dirt. Because the expansion has moved into an area where there was no dirt. Now, if I place these on these blocks, they won't grow grass. Won't have to get rid of the grass. But when you place soil down freshly, it's going to grow grassy eventually. And you go break it, and it might not all grow at once in the same place, so you have to keep coming back, whatever. So yeah, I'm happy I had some flowers to just set on top of it so that I don't have to come back and break the grass. Because the last thing that should be in your apiary is grass, because the enemy are the raccoons. And they can spawn on that piece of grass. And they can just destroy your whole place. So, no grass in the apiary. It's not allowed. It's not welcomed. And at no point did I imagine that I had enough forget-me-nots to do this whole expansion. Quite a bit. So I thought, hey. And then it was like, hey. And it was like, hey. Then it was like, hey. And then, hey. Hey. I did a hay skit once. I don't know if it was funny or stupid or what, but I did a hay skit once. Long time ago. So there you go. There's some remnants of my infamy. Oh, for crying out loud. Now you know all that you never wanted to know. And more about Lone Wolf. REM. Because what REM is what separates the Lone Wolves from each other. And if you want to be a good wolf, you better be an REM. Wolf? Were you sane? No. Oh. Alright. Now we can get some cobblestone blocks. And we can replace the fence blocks with cobblestone blocks. The little temporary placeholders. And may as well get some skips too. Stuff to make skips. I don't know how far we'll go with this process. Let's see. I mean, obviously I have other flowers. Maybe for temporary, I put the wild daisies in there, and then... Oh, well, it is... You know what? That is pretty. That is pretty. I like it. It was an accident, but I like it. So yeah, let's just finish filling this with flowers. And then as time and flowers permit, we'll finish populating it with forget-me-nots. Alright. Enough of that. Alright. No need to waste all my time doing such a simple thing with the right tool. Use the tool, Wolf. Use the tool. That's what you made it for. Unlike when we built this to begin with, we have we can make all the steps that we need right now to, just expand this out. I didn't grab enough to do that. Well, maybe I did. I've done no math on it. Why, yes, Wolf, you did bring out exactly the number you need to finish this job. See how that's filling in with grass underneath? Yeah, okay, so we just increased our apiary by 50%. Yeah, it's going to take quite a while for this to populate, but that's okay. We weren't looking for no instant gratification, mind you. Oh. Well, that food's gone. Wonder if I can find any... Oh, we got piggies too. If we can find any flax grain anywhere. I bet if we look hard we can. Billy Wolf. Yep, Billy Wolf. And they're all hostile. They all want to kill me. And here I am doing what? Feeding you. Feeding you. I mean, look at it. Interesting. And these will not be likewise hostile. They'll be hostile, some of them, but not everyone wanting to kill me. No more than they normally did. Come on, out of the... Well, not 4. Well, actually 4 is... parkour is right. That way I can just step over onto the ladder on the other side. Last thing I want to do is open my stupid gate and let these stupid cows... Wolf, you're so harsh on your beasts. I meant let. I don't want to let these lovely creatures out. I want to keep them and save them for myself. I wonder. Whatever. I thought that was. I liked that happy accident out there. Let's go put some items back where they belong. How nice it is to access your inventory with better crates. Brought to you by Better Crates. Okay. I want to grab a few more. Sure, I do. Why, sure I do. Okay. It's a scary moment. The wheels in Wolf's brain are rotating. The cogs as they move. Is it safe? Or is it time to run? There. Symmetry. 4-4. Aligned. Very good, Wolf. You're brilliant. You're just brilliant. Nope. Don't want to work on the cementation furnace. It's just, you know, kind of like not as important. Yeah, it's just not as important as it has been for me in the past to get that steel. It is amazing, and it is always worth doing. I hear you. I was thinking about this. Got the new plot in. I may as well be making it productive. It's full of K. Special K. K for flax. K for rice. K for carrot. Carrot has a C in it. Oh, well, none of the other words even have a C or a K. Actually, I haven't thought about that at all. I'm just being silly wolf. And excellent. So these are getting ready to move, and this is in. I know you were here not too long ago, and it's full. And we're just shy of 3 plots, are we not? Yes, we are just shy of 3 plots. So I would expect you to need to go into 4 plots. And in is full here as well. What does my breaking the grass right now do? Not a dang thing. Or just thinking out loud, so, you know, producing flax as fast as I can. Yeah, I could do it on medium fertility soil. I don't see any in my farm, do you? Wolf's a proud farmer, and only the best for his crops. Wolf is insane. Oh, made myself cough. How rude. All right. So I want to go do something. So I do have fur, and you could use some repairing, but I used every last piece of linen that I had. The last. Never fear. So, oh wow. So I'm getting max out of it, but it's right on the edge. As are these as well. So I have enough here to make 4 linen, 4 pieces of linen. That's what I'm choosing to do with it. Make my fur 100%. I want to go adventure. Let's look at this here map. See what he has to say. I think... Oh yeah, I forgot we made that road. Huh. Out to brown coal that was virtually useless. Let's go out here, you know? Tell me why not. Go ahead, tell me, go ahead. So, I'm going out here. Yes, I do want to collect more berry bushes. Berry bushes will be the key to whether I make terra preta or not. Because they will rot vigorously. Oh, look at that. Whites. Yeah. It's time to bring the berries in. Did I get all the berries? Yeah, I think. We have done no black currants. I'm not discriminating. And I didn't say that because they're black. Take any and all berries. All berries will rot very well. Thank you. Not for eating, for rotting. Yes, Commandant. Okay. Whee! So, yeah, that's, you know what? That is really no information. Absolutely no information at all. Yes, if I get a very large berry farm going, then I could just harvest, let it rot. And then I would use the bone mill. I've been collecting bones. I don't use bones for anything. I don't use this for fertilizer. It's a fertilizer. Fantastic. I don't use it. So this requires compost, okay? A charcoal. I can make all the charcoal I want. This recipe requires high fertility. I can make terra preta from no dirt whatsoever. Yes, it costs the compost. Yes, the compost is the pain in the arse. That's why we want to collect the berries. So, you want terra preta? Make the dang stuff. Can you make high fertility, I wonder? I don't think so. But we can make terra preta. I'm a dirt snob, okay? Go ahead. Accuse me of it. Oh, cranberries? Cranberries don't rot as fast, but, you know, 5 days versus 2? Can't imagine why I would discriminate against the cranberries either. Hello, pig. You might want to charge after me, and I did kill 2 bears out here, didn't I? And we're not necessarily in berry country. No idea where berry country is. Well, I do. It's where berries are. That's berry country. I thought coming into this valley, I seem to recall there being plenty of berry bushes here. And I want to collect them. I want to love them and cherish them. I want to rot them. Well, that doesn't sound like love and cherish. Oh, but it is. Because they will live on in the thing called Terra. I don't have an idea yet on what I want to do with my cornflowers, but I want every one of them. I do love them. I do cherish them. I do want to protect them and keep them safe. Hey, blueberries, yay! And you see how different the temperature zones are, right? It was wonderful find at my base, berries growing. And just right over here, boom. This is patchy. You want all this diversity around where you live? Make a patchy world next time. It's right there. You just change it from realistic to patchy. In the, what is it? No, whatever. It's in the world creation screen where you can change things. Oh, I have. Right by here I've got copper marked. Anyways. That, and then change your polar equator distance to 25,000 instead of 100,000. Both of those things combined give you a world like this one, where the biomes are theoretically smaller. I've been in biomes that are still massive. So I'm not sure that what I just said is actually correct, but that's what I always understood. Doesn't mean I always understood wrong. It is what I always understood. Nevertheless, the patchy that gives you weather changes like this. Climate changes just right next to each other. Standing in one place and it's 70, 80 degrees and you look off and everything is frozen. You've got glacier ice sitting there. That would be a patchy world trait. As I continue to learn. I mean, the idea of putting the peanuts and the flax grain out there in the trunk. I don't understand why the trunk doesn't rot food faster. I swear that's different. I swear that's different. I swear that's different. And maybe they changed it so that making compost wasn't as easy. Because you don't get terra preta now, so maybe they want to make it harder. And so you put it in the trunk and it doesn't rot as fast as it used to. No idea. I don't know. Also don't care, to be honest. I just know that flax grain and peanuts were never anything to use for rot, right? I mean, peanut, by their nature, it has an inherently long shelf life. So does flax grain. But it's what I had a crap ton of. And was happy to try and let it rot. I don't feel like we're in a great place for berries right now. Not that there can't be some out here, but I'm not feeling it. That ram wants to feel me, let me tell you. And he wants to feel me in not a happy way. Cornflower. Cornflower. Wolf loves cornflower. I've never seen it in real life. I think I wouldn't mind finding a place to buy one and see what if I can keep it alive. And I'd love to see what it looks like in real life. Oh. Hey, dummy. You want these. You haven't been collecting them. Okay, forget me not. You're just gonna have to wait for a minute. Oh my gosh. No. 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 I swear I've passed by more. I'm not gonna go back just for these right now. I'm gonna go forward and collect the ones that I find from here on. As long as my brain can keep that in mind. Wow, look at all these white currants. Maybe they're not as rare as they used to be. I don't know. Maybe I get a little bit of inventory space in this manner. Because everything I'm doing right now, if I put them in my trunk, I'm just going to be having to pull the trunk off and on and off and on, and it's going to be ridiculous. So, put flint and sticks in there, need them, get them out. It won't be like these things where I'm constantly collecting more and, oh, I ran out of inventory space, but they're in the trunk, so open the trunk now. This is more efficient. Lone Wolf loves efficiency. Betcha betcha. Betcha betcha. So I do go out of my way in my attempts for efficiency. Strive for improved efficiency in life, in game, whatever. At some point in my life, efficiency really mattered, so, I planted a tree seed out here. Isn't that quaint? You know what, you guys can and are gonna stack together, because, let's do that. We'll have no partial stacks here. I'm not next to my house. I came right back home. Oh my goodness. Oh. Unintended, I assure you. Funny as heck? Yeah, I think so. Ridiculous? Dang right. Oh my goodness. Well, laugh at yourself, boy. Hey, I laughed. Go back. Not because I know of anything over here, but because this is the way that I wanted to come. This is how I intended to come. So that's what I want to do. You feeling okay, Wolf? Well, and that's the entire answer. Well, I'm absolutely just in a fine mood. I'm playing Vintage Story. I'm having fun. I'm not screwing up, so I'm not getting frustrated with myself. Game's not screwing up, so I'm not frustrated with it. I'm having fun. This is what Vintage Story is supposed to be like for me, and normally it is. I have my days, I have my moments. Too many of them, I'm sure. And I assure you that when I'm frustrated most of the time, I'm frustrated at myself because things seem more difficult for me to do at times than I think they should be. And I'm not a young man anymore. I experienced some of the things about becoming a mature adult. And when you get to be in that state in your life, you'll understand perhaps the source of the frustration. It's not fun with things diminishing for you. I don't feel sorry for myself. Please do not misunderstand this. I don't feel sorry for myself for 1 second. I am a very fortunate man. Things that probably should trouble me more than they do don't trouble me. They just don't. Silly. Stack, people, stack. No, I'm not feeling sorry for myself, but that doesn't mean that I don't have the right to be frustrated, which I get. And I wish you weren't seeing that part of me. Guess what? It's a part of me. If I knew how to deal with it differently than I do, I would deal with it differently than I do. So that might ruin watching my videos a little bit for some people, and I would completely understand. Alright. Doesn't matter what I throw out, chest has got to come off. And then I'm just going to pivot right back up. Whoa, we got some really bizarre something happening here. Lag that, these are pretty full. So let's just put them in there. Start collecting more stacks. That was really very unpleasant lag. That actually troubled my brain. I actually had difficulties playing this game when I first started. I cannot play a first-person shooter. I will vomit from the motion sickness that would generate. My brain just can't deal with that. And I am at the edge of my ability even playing Vintage Story. I mean, what I'm doing right now, I just made myself just a teeny bit motion sick. But that's probably because of that lag that we just had. Kind of started that, and so now it's really easy to make everything unpleasant for me. But I play Vintage Story very well. 99% of the time. But if I do a lot of that and I just closed my eyes because I know what it would do to me, that will make me sick very, very quickly. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I guess no one's asking for an explanation about why am I frustrated or whatever. Not a cranky guy. I'm a frustrated guy. And that frustration comes out a certain way. Depends on the time. Not sure why I'm telling you this. Not designed. I mean, I'm not trying to... I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if I can move off the subject. I can move off the subject right now, and I can tell you why. I'm going to do it. I'm going to move off the subject. Because this is the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoy playing. Of course, I just went on a tirade about that, didn't I? Anyways, I enjoy playing. It makes a difference for me playing by posting these videos on YouTube. I don't know why. Nobody's watching it with me. But I don't... It's weird, but I don't feel as isolated. I don't feel isolated. But playing single player, you can start to feel isolated. But I don't feel that way when I'm doing all these videos. So anyways, if you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel. And thank you very, very much to all of you who already have. I am flattered by the number of people that have subscribed to my channel. It's humbling. Anyways, you like a video, click on that like button. Let the world know you liked it. And I want to hear from you. I'm not frustrated when I'm not hearing from people, but man, I just get really... It's another compliment to me that someone would take the time to post a message on a video. So I love it. So far, I've responded to every post, and I'd like to continue to do that. As long as it's within a reasonable number, I will be able to continue to do that. Anyways, come watch the next episode with me, wouldn't you? And thank you so much. Goodbye.